we got to talk about the Stephen A. Smith. The Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a bitch. Like the video, come to the video, hit subscribe button before we get more into it. I think Stephen A. Smith is a bitch. I think Stephen A. Smith caves to the mob. I think Stephen A. Smith tried to be a centrist. I think Stephen A. Smith is a super leftist Democrat. I think he is bought and paid for by white bosses at ESPN. I think he is the biggest sellout in the world. I think that he tried to play both sides, but the Democrats don't like him, and the Republicans love to see when his party go get in his ass, gotta jump in his ass, Roland Martin style. We love to see that because he's fake. He's fake, and I don't feel sorry for this nigga one bit at all. So, with that further being said, this is Black Conservative Spectre, Greg Foreman. Check this boy out. Subscribe to this channel. Before you do that, subscribe to mine. See, he got 1 million. I only got 4,000. Hit that subscribe button for your boy.
Getting jobs that she believes that she deserved. Basically, she's been hating on Stephen.
She's been hating on Stephen A. Smith. Check out Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. is sexist.
Look. This is Carrie Champion. I grew up watching Carrie Champion on First Take. Grew up watching First Take. It was a really good show back then before they got all political and everything and all that. This lady, Carrie Champion, I thought she was a really good-looking woman, but her brain is fried. She's a liberal, stupid Democrat woman, and she's hating on Stephen A. She's gonna allow on Stephen A. And now she despises Stephen A. Smith. But let's go.
I'm not gonna get into the details of all of that. But Beetle just came for you yet again, like she did when I worked at ESPN. I wonder, do you have that same smoke for her? That you have for Jasmine Crockett, that you have for Michelle Obama, that you sometimes display for me and Jamel Hill?
She used the black role. She used the black card. Because Michelle B is a white woman. And she's like, is he going to come after Michelle B like come after the black woman? Stephen A? So you can't disagree with no black woman. Not in public. Stephen A found out that a long time ago when Jasmine Crockett got into his ass, and they made him apologize. His party made him apologize because he got some kind of sense he want to run for public office, probably president 2028, because Democrats are so bad they'll take a line ass commentator like Stephen A. Smith to be on a ticket so they can win elections.
Oh, do you have that same smoke? I'm sick of it. Keep the same energy. And I call you and I root for you and I say, hey, I got your back. I'm happy for you. You keep that same energy, sir. For everybody.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Get on Stephen A. That's why I'm on Stephen A. Smith's side. Only right here.
You just said, Kerry, you called him.
You call him. You root for him.
Why would you root for somebody that called you out in Jamel Hill, who's your good friend?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's never happened.
Jamel Hill, an ugly bitch. I don't know who's and she's dumb.
Never.
Excuse my language. Sorry.
I've shown you nothing but love. What are you talking about? You were hired at First Take in large part because of me. You stayed as long as you stayed and had the support of the people that supported you because of me. Do I need to get bosses to confirm that I'm telling the truth? You know I can. When we see the diverse people that come on First Take, black people, women, the list goes on and on. Who did that? That wasn't happening when Skip was there. That was me. What are you talking about? When have I spoken against you? When have I thrown shade against you? When did that happen?
I never seen Stephen A. say something
that
like
is a lie.
But Stephen A. Smith is a nigga that gon' sometimes call it how he see it.
Dog and Carrie Champion?
I never seen that. The bitch is trying to stick up for Jamel Hill and black women.
Why did you call me and root for me? What are you sick of?
Yeah. So you see that, you heard that. Now, this is the video I actually really want to get to, right? It's Stephen A. discussing why he thinks he's getting the backlash, right? The real reason why he's getting
I want to get into this too.
The backlash, which I think he's actually spot on when he admits
he's right.
that this is happening because of the fact that he is not 100% totally aligned
with
in his commentary with the Democrat Party.
Greg is right when he say the commentary part, but he's lockstep in line with how he votes and the position he takes. But some commentary he do all filter so he can like both sides. Won't be a centrist. Greg Foreman actually right, but the nigga is a super liberal, weak ass nigga. So commentary and what he votes for and what believe in, he voted for Kamala Harris. Stephen A.
The far left liberal agenda. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
I want to make sure that I say this. I'm not going to let y'all get away that with this stuff about man and black men with black women. First of all, to the brothers out there.
How long Stephen A. Barack Obama? Because last time we checked in on the brothers, Barack Obama wasn't feeling the brothers because we didn't vote for Kamala Harris as a black woman. But we didn't vote for Earl Wilson. See, I got a video about that. Go watch that video. And she's a black woman, and Obama campaigned against her. So I'm never in my life ever going to vote because somebody will race it. I'm never going to you should never ever fall for, you got to vote for somebody black because the Democrats tell you. Because when they didn't vote for the black Republican woman, it ain't about black. It's about ideology. What part of your line with the Democratic plantation. And Stephen Smith going to allude to that too.
Can we ask a question? Can we disagree with the system from time to time?
No, nigga, you can't.
No,
Never.
you can't.
Never.
Right? You can't do it.
If
especially
you a
in public.
sellout, Uncle Tom.
No, you can't.
You hate
can't
black woman, you hate your mama, you hate your
with a black
sister.
woman. If you're a black man, you cannot
You hate
disagree
your daughter
with
if they're
a
black.
black woman.
You hate your community, you hate yourself.
You can't disagree with her. If you disagree with her, then you hate black women, you hate your mama, you hate your sister. Right?
You hate yourself. You're a
And you hate
sellout coon.
yourself, okay? That is what these people
If
believe.
you just
No,
disagree.
can't. Remember, Stephen A. just got a whole lot of backlash.
If what's wrong with people that you can't agree? I hate the people that can't agree. That's why Charlie Kirk was so. You got to give his flaws because he wouldn't call you names. At the end of a debate, he'll shake your hand and say, God bless you. I pray for you. And I hope you're waking you up. He's not gonna call you names. Republicans don't call people names. They call you. If you just agree with them on one topic, you might. This nigga 99% agree with the Democrats. 1% he might not. And they still call this nigga a sellout. So nigga, what can you do to please these people?
For the Jasmine Crockett thing.
First heard the comments, I was disappointed. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Watch what
And
Jasmine
I've
Crockett say
never
about this
met
nigga Stephen A. Smith.
We've never had a conversation a day in our lives. I was disappointed simply because he was a black man. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like,
What you mean he's a black man? He don't agree with your tactics. He don't agree that you get anything done. Shouldn't black people call out other black people? That's the problem. White people don't call out white people for their bullshit, and black people don't call out black people for their bullshit. At least the Democrat side, we shouldn't do that in public. No, we need to police our own self so we can, because 99% of why white people feel bad about black people, they're going to beat them up, rob them, steal them, it's because the interaction they see on TV, television, music, and they interaction they have is always bad with black people. They don't see the good black people. So when we see bad black people, we got to call that out. Like, hey, we're not with them niggas. We're not with that. We see bad racist white people, bad racist cops, we need to call them out. Don't say every cop, don't generalize people. That's the problem. We don't police our own communities enough not at all, bless you black people, white people too, to say we not with that shit. We against that. George Floyd, we don't agree that if somebody should have some on his neck, but we don't think this guy is Martin Luther King when he robbed a pregnant woman, beat up a pregnant woman, still was a criminal to the day he died. We have to be in lockstep. We all believe in lockstep that nigga knee was on his neck too long. We shouldn't have lockstep. This guy wasn't Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. He wasn't a great guy. Let's leave it at that. We have to agree to these consensual things, and not we're gonna be divided.
in the work that I do, I anticipate that there's tons of races or just tons of people that are on the other side from me that will be
You're a racist. You are a
critical and not focus on the substance of what it is that I'm doing, not focus on the legislation, not focus on the money.
You haven't passed even broken one legislation. You just get on CNN and just lie on Donald Trump about Jeffrey Epstein, the hoax. You don't do anything. So that's why Stephen A. Smith called you out, because you don't do anything for your people in Texas. You don't do anything.
That I bring in, not focus on the programs that I run out of my districts, not focus
Bitch, I bet you $1 million. I bet you $1 million and your district is broke and poor.
on how I am very much in tune with keeping my districts informed of what's going on in the government, like the meat and potatoes. Like, I get that they will ignore all that stuff.
You want credit for that? That's what you're supposed to. That's what you got to represent the people. But your job is primarily to get what you can out of the government, federal government. Get federal aid. Work with the president to make your community better. Make people's lives better in your community. Y'all don't do that. You sit on TV and all day long and cry about Trump. And Trump, this is the thing about Stephen A. Smith probably won't say it, but Trump is on record saying, Trump get on record. Donald Trump get on record and say, I'm not going to send money to New York City because this nigga's a communist. I'm not going to send money to California. I'm not going to help people out. If you badmouth him, he said Diddy, I'm not getting Diddy out of jail. He say, my personal feelings attached. He's a Gemini. You say something bad to me I don't like. I don't really want to. Trump didn't go to John Lewis film. He say I didn't fuck with him when he's alive. I ain't gonna fuck when he dead. I ain't gonna take. That's why niggas like me, I fuck with him because he a real nigga. He's not gonna do anything for you, and you can disagree. Like, oh, you shouldn't hold your personal vendettas against people, but that's who he is. Be on massage ego. Be on this good side. Van Jones got shit back. He's a Democrat. Democrats get stuff passed when you work with. That's how it works. Even with Republican Democrat, you gotta work bipartisan. Be nice to people. That's how you get shit done. Be nice to people. You saying bad stuff about him and lies and hoax and false witnesses on him, which I think is evil. Well, I just taught him my Jeffrey Epstein video. He's not gonna do shit for your constituents. Stephen A. Smith should elaborate that on that more. Why would he do something for you? That's why you need to be nice and work with him. But you Democratic plantation line, you're gonna vote lockstep and do everything, make them look bad. We get it.
But in a time in which black women specifically are under attack, and we all know
Black women are under attack. Black woman is educated. They get these weak ass degrees. They don't pay them enough. But black women is most black women are successful, except the ones that ain't in food stamp foster kids. Most single black women got their own house, their own job, 50, 60, 100K in the bank. I know women like that. I mess with women like that. I date women like that. Black women are they just gotta find them a man that's gonna love them for them. But they got high expectations. Black women are winning in this country. Black women got money. Black women want to be loved. They gotta get the anger out their heart. They gotta stop saying I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm the father. I'm the. They gotta stop that shit. Get that out your head and be more stop being masculine. Black women are winning in this country. I want to hear that shit. Black woman making money. You got a lot of white women that's poor, disenfranchised, don't look good, won't even be messed with. It's a lot of fine white women out there. Sexy thick ones. I love them. I love all shapes. I ain't the crowd with black bunnies. Snow bunnies never. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. No. If you look good, you look good. White, Spanish, Hispanic, I love all women. But black women in particular, get protected. They have black, it's just a myth. Black men marry black women, and black women, see a woman doing great, fine. They got their own houses. Black women educated and more homeowners than black men. Black women doing anything.
what Malcolm X said about the black woman, I just felt a way that there was a black man who decided not to do any research.
He did his research. You doesn't do anything. So.
All right, so if you hadn't gotten smoke, like, would you have done it?
Look,
Democrats got their plantation overseer, Roland Martin, to crack the whip on Stephen A. Right? They rounded up the slave catchers, and they went and they got Stephen A., who was running away from the plantation. They caught his ass quick, brought him back to the plantation.
Brought that nigga back to get him some lashes. Thousand lashes.
Right? And then Stephen A.
Talking about a black woman. I want you to hear that Stephen A.
So
Smith
no,
part.
you can't. Right? You cannot say anything negative about a liberal black woman. No, you can't, Stephen A.
We damn sure do it privately. What, we're forbidden to do it on camera?
You can't do it on camera. Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
You can't do it to Obama on camera either.
You
know that nigga is a socialist,
Yeah, I am.
not pro-American nigga.
At the end of
Obama.
the day,
Not pro-black
the fact
people.
that you continue to grovel to these people, the fact that you always apologize to these people, that is why I can't respect it, right? I can't respect you. I can't.
That's why we don't fuck with Stephen A. Smith.
I want to.
And he know nothing about
I
sports.
want
That's why I'm fucking. I know
to
shit for sports. See,
stand
no
behind
shit about
somebody
sports.
like Stephen A. and say,
No shit about
hey,
politics.
stand your ground, right? Against the mob. But when you fold every single time,
But Stephen A. Smith
when
speaks
you
some
grovel,
facts.
when you apologize, when you start pulling the race,
Stephen A. finna pick some facts, but watch this. Watch Stephen A. Smith.
trying to say, well, they could go after the WNBA too, right?
Yep. Watch this though.
About being invited to the cookout.
Watch this.
Oh, he is a Democrat. I can't support you when you're folded to the mob, right? That's the problem.
And don't say anything? We can't disagree? Without being accused of disrespect or misogyny? But asking a question? Again, I apologize for the unintended effect, and I meant it. I don't want that to get lost.
See, that's the problem. You keep apologizing.
Like a bitch. He probably a
That's
bitch.
the problem. Stop apologizing. Stop groveling.
But what I'm saying is, why are we having this problem? You're trying to make this about the black man and the black woman. Stop.
That's what the government always did. That's why black men.
Speaks for
That's why black men out of the house. Women having babies out of wedlock because the government taking care. The Democratic Party government taking care of the black woman and get the black man out.
I
Put a few
asked
facts
a
right here.
simple question.
Here you go.
Sit down for this one.
If you're a conservative, you've been saying what Stephen A. Smith said. And if you're a real nigga that ain't even into politics, you understand what a nigga be saying about
The president, with the
What
Trump
Senator finna say right
administration
now.
and Senator Cornyn working
He
together.
finna get on the ram and say
called and tell Senator Cornyn
it's about ideology. It ain't about black. It ain't about line stepping with being black. We black. We should stick together. Because we didn't stick together for Russell Wilson Seals. We went to go campaign against her as Obama and the Democrats. And NCAP campaign against a black woman to get a white woman elected.
Find money freedom.
So when we say
With Revolut.
Democrats are the sellout, I'm gonna be the new nigga on the internet that say the Democrats are the coon sellouts.
These glasses destroyed a
that's what they are.
multi-billion-dollar industry.
And they here to,
Nobody believed me at first,
and I'm gonna
but now
debunk what
everybody
Stephen
wants
Smith
it
gonna
there.
say.
My friends roasted me for buying.
If it were Candace Owens
Yep.
instead of Jasmine Crockett or somebody.
Here you go. He finna get to the truth. Nothing. They would say get her.
If it was the black woman who ran for governor
Of
of
Virginia.
Virginia,
I've been
and
reading about
just
Russell Will
lost
Seals,
to the woman Spanberg
the white lady, white
in
liberal.
Virginia. Earl Sears, I believe.
Earl
is her
Sears.
name. Winston Earl Sears.
Winston Earl Sears. That's
If I was talking about
black woman
her,
that they voted
y'all
against.
say this?
No, they would have loved
If
you.
I was talking about somebody like Sage Steele,
They would have
our former
celebrated the
colleague
black Sage Steele. That's a
at
conservative.
ESPN,
Fine with the curly hair, the black
who's
lady.
now in the podcast space and doing her thing, would you have said anything?
They would have loved you, Stephen A. Smith, if you'd said something about them. They would have loved you.
Trying to make this about gender and race. No, this
About
is about
politics
politics
and ideology.
You expect me, as a black man, to stand firm supporting the Democratic Party. Yeah, of
You
course.
got it. You got it.
Duh.
You finally
That's
got
what it's
it.
been about the whole
You
time.
finally got it after almost 60 years of living.
The whole time.
60 years.
And
You
this
just
is why
finally
it's
got
so
it.
pathetic when you grovel to these people, right? Because it's not like this dude doesn't support Democrats, as he's going to mention here.
Watch it. Watch.
That's
I'm
what this
finna
is
destroy
about.
him. No.
That's what this is about. If I said the same thing about those conservative black women,
They would've
y'all
celebrated.
would not have said a word.
They would have celebrated you, Stephen A.
So if it's about politics, say so.
That's what it's about.
See, that's where the left gets slick. And this is somebody, you can't say anything to me because I vote for you anyway because I'm looking at a policy by policy and I understand
Watch this. Watch what he
the
said.
attention that needs to be brought to the desolate and the disenfranchised, to the poorest amongst us, and for us to do what we can to uplift them. That's how I live my life trying to do it. And even though the Republicans might have some policies and their thought process might be free market capitalism, free land of opportunity, do that. Whereas the Democrats might have given blacks more access to capital through some policies and what have you. The bottom line is, on far too many occasions, it's come across like they care more about that than the other side might. Whatever you may think.
That's where you're wrong. That's why I'm finna destroy you. That's where you're wrong at. Democrats don't give a damn about poor people. That's why they still poor, dumbass. Stephen A. Smith, you're a dummy. And you still believe that the Democrats care about poor and disenfranchised people. They using your dumb ass. Socialism use Democrats. How is Bernie Sanders a millionaire? How is he a millionaire? How is AOC a millionaire? How is Nancy Pelosi a millionaire? If they care about black, they $300 million. Give all that money to your San Francisco people and make California not have all these homeless people. All the money you making, nigga, stop talking that slick game, nigga. You don't care about people. Democrats' policy hurts black people, nigga. They don't give them more access to capital. Republicans tell you niggas it's free capital in the world. Ain't nobody stopping myself getting a job with my brother, my friend, homeboy. We put money together. We save money. Stop buying bullshit materials and shit. We go get a business. Nobody telling us go put bad shit in our name and don't pay the fucking credit off. Nobody say that. Nobody tell us that, nigga. The Democrats 65 years, war on poverty, $3 trillion later, niggas are still poor, nigga. The wealth gap haven't changed, nigga, under Democratic policies, nigga. You're an idiot, Stephen A. Smith, for saying it. They make you think they may care because they invoke policy that hurts black people. They didn't invoke policy that help black people. Woman walk around 5, 6, 7 kids, can't have a pot to piss in or want to throw out of war for the government, nigga. They don't care about fucking disenfranchised people, nigga. The wealth gap have drastically expanded. But capitalism has made more millionaires, and free market has made more millionaires and got more people out of poverty than anything. The Republican side wins, nigga. Less taxes, regulations. Regulations mean I could open my business up without motherfucking 20, 100,000 letters and regulations that people come down to the city, come down to for me to open up my business. Get Republicans say get rid of that. Let's get less of that so we can open up more business and have more capital opportunity zone. Bring rich people with business plans to small port thing and opportunity to give people jobs like Walmart, Amazon, employ most people in America, give people jobs, give people benefits, stimulate the economy, employing people to America. Free capitalism works. Democrat giving people a handout don't work, bro. It don't work. Just because they elected the first black president and they get black people into position of power, they do that so they can have black people be decimated and be hurt and be destroyed by their policies and keep them in line in place. Niggas like you, so you can be the plantation owner, so they can keep black people down. That's why they care about they use Marxism and they care about the poor man's struggle, the little Red Robin Hood, robbing the rich people, but they really taking the money for themselves and keep black people and poor people disenfranchised. That's what they do. They doesn't care. That's where you're wrong at, and that's why you're gonna keep voting Democrat and they're gonna keep still having you guys apologize for shit you don't even believe in. That's my take. Like the video, comment the video, hit the subscribe button. Peace.